How was your pitching game? Do you practice it often? I sure hope you do. Because in this video, I'm going to explain why greenside pitching should be at the top of our list. And I'm also going to show you how you can take this part of your game to the next level. So what is greenside pitching, and what is the difference between pitching and chipping? Well, chipping is when the ball is a little bit closer to the green and we're trying to get that ball rolling on the ground as soon as possible. Okay, basically the ball is on the ground longer than it's in the air. You know, pitching is just the opposite. The ball is in the air longer than it's on the ground. And we want to be using a pitch shot basically when we're trying to cover some trouble. So here in the intro you can see the shot that I had. I had a hill to carry and I also have some rough to go through. So I obviously don't want to try to send this ball on the ground and try to predict what it's going to do through this rough. It's highly unlikely to do that. So I had to go to a pitch shot. Okay, so you know that's why this part of the game is probably the most important when it comes to our short game area. Is we want to spend more time on the pitches. When it comes to chipping, you know, we have a variety of different options. We can chip it with our pitching wedge. We can chip it with our 8-iron. We can putt it. Well, we can use a hybrid. We can use a 3-wood. There's a variety of different clubs, and there's also a variety of different shots to select from. But when it comes to a pitch shot, basically we only have one shot to select from, and we better know how to hit that shot. Otherwise, we're in trouble. And also, as you look back on your round, more times than not, you're probably hitting more pitch shots than chip shots when you miss a green. Add that up the next time you go out and play around and see what it comes to. I have a feeling that you're going to hit more pitches than chip shots. So basically, what can you do to become a better pitcher of the golf ball? Well, the one key that you really want to remember when it comes to trying to hit a nice, high, lofted, soft pitch shot is to always keep your chest in motion. Okay, what's common when it comes to the pitch shot is that the arms, the hands, and the club head will go back, but the chest will not pivot with the arms, the hands, and the club head. When that happens, the consistency to the hit starts to suffer, and then all of a sudden our distance control goes downhill, okay, and we become very poor pitchers of the golf ball. So to become more consistent, to create more confidence, is to always remember to pivot your chest with your arms, your hands, and the club head. So everything will go back together and everything will go through together. Okay, so I always want to keep the buttons on my shirt rotating back and through. Easy way to feel that is to take your wedge, grip down almost to the end of the golf shaft like this here, and go ahead and put the grip end right up against your belt line on your left hip if you're a right-handed golfer. And go ahead and set up in a position, okay? And then just go ahead and pivot into a small follow-through. So I'm just kind of pivoting into a pitching follow-through right here. What I want to do is I want to keep this grip end connected to my left side. If the grip end starts to come off, then I'm using a lot of my hands and I'm using a lot of my arms, and the chest is not pivoting with the golf club. Okay? So try this out to get a little bit of a better feel for it, then go ahead and take it to the course. But as soon as you start to sync up everything, the chest, the arms, the hands, and the club head, that's when you're going to be able to control the strike on the ball, going to control the trajectory and the distance, and you're going to have no trouble hitting a pitch shot.